Damn bird with me. Yeah, yeah. Real talk, no BS. No scripts, no favors, no referee. What they won't say, we address it directly. Street news, street politics, respect the integrity. Yeah. Real talk, no BS. No filters, no cap, no sensitivity. From the corner to the porch, just the recipe. If it ain't real life, don't mention me. This for the blocks where the cameras don't stay, where the truth get buried under headlines and pay. We don't glamorize pain, we contextualize.
What's the deal? What's the deal? It's your boy Big LA. We back at it again. Dig what I'm saying? Like, share, sub up, tell a friend, tell 10 more, do it again. Hey, bang that notification bell so you don't miss no more videos, shorts, demonstrations, or Jhood responding to things ever again. We're gonna get right to it. Y'all seen what happened on No Jumper, and y'all seen the content that came after that. He responds to Whack One, to the things about Uncle Whack, Spoetyface, and Damion Porter. Yeah, it's actually gonna be a little different. 2 videos in one type shit. We're gonna get it cracking though. Lego.
Yo, you know we back for another one, and you already know who it is. It's me, Jhood. Like, comment, subscribe, and you know how I start all my videos out. All praise the Most High, the best of all planners. I can do nothing without him. He's the reason why I'm here today, and I know he loved me. I know I make mistakes. I know I'm not perfect, but I'm a God-fearing man. And let's get right into this video. Right. So, usually, I don't even read the comments. I don't let the comments get the best of me. But it's hard not to read the comments when they so crazy. Like, I didn't even know Unc had so much hate online. I didn't know Whack, so many people hated Whack, especially because he walks around untouched. And me knowing him, he really a cool dude, right? But so I did my investigations, and I've been seeing all the crazy stuff that Unc be saying. And I'm gonna say I don't agree with most of the stuff he posts, but that's still my people, and ain't nothing ain't changed with the way I feel about that. Now, all these old videos of my father saying stuff about Whack or resurfacing in attempts to try to break a bond or sway me to feel something different about Unc. You can't tell me nothing. I don't care about no video you show me, no allegation about Unc, because that's my family, and I look past all that, 1. And 2, they old brothers talking shit about each other, bringing up allegations and lying on each other. They brothers. I was just on the phone with Whack and my moms, not my mom, rest in peace, but my sister's moms. One of them, you feel me? My big sister mom, and they wasn't doing nothing. Whacking her was on the phone, reminiscing about when they was young. She got on his ass about having me in trouble, and she told me to not get in trouble, and he said, shit, we gonna fight everybody together. And shit, that's how I feel the same. You feel me? I know he be saying some crazy shit online though. You feel me? So I'm gonna learn how to keep it a little bit more respectful. I'm gonna learn how to internet, but respect is still gonna be established no matter where the scenario, right? Now, a lot of people was on here talking about, like I got extradited out with Spoetyface, but I got marked out by Young and Jefe, right? And how I feel about that, and my response to that is, anybody who calling him Young and Jefe, I don't care about how y'all feel, because I don't call him that. You feel me? That's Young Ant. That's really big bro. Like, I felt like it was bogus as hell and bullshit for him to call in knowing it's live and attempt.
Two wrongs don't make a right, right? Two wrongs don't make a right. So when he did that, right, you just called him big bro, right? So that means a lot of respect there, right? Why not just push off the conversation? Or when you say, holla at me, we gonna get up about it later on, why not just let that be? That's just real chop. Y'all take it how y'all want to, excuse me. Y'all take it how y'all want to. That's some real chop suey right there. You can't say, nah, we're gonna handle that later on. And then not handle it later on. Like, you can't keep pushing at a situation and then say, hold up, wait a minute. I just said we was gonna deal with it later. Okay, why not leave it as that? Because the person that you're saying that to gonna take it as that. Unless that ain't really what you mean. We're gonna get back to the rest of it though. Diabolical work. Diabolical work.
To like fake press me, right? But I do know this. He was fed wrong information. So he was upset about wrong information being leaked him, and he heard that I was speaking on his case in a negative manner. I guess somebody told him that I'd said more than, I think he's on federal parole. Mind you, I got that he was on federal parole from one of his brothers. His brother told me like, yeah, I don't think he's gonna be able to bail out because he's on federal parole. So that's the only reason I even repeated that, right? But that's neither here nor there. Somebody must have got in his ear and told him that,
hey, can we do less of the hey, look, so-and-so, man, look, listen. Everybody talk about this gangster thing, right? When have gangsters been online talking about the mishaps of things that have occurred? I'll wait, because, yeah, niggas in their 30s, older, y'all know what I'm talking about.
that I was lit boxing and like I came for his spot. Like young Ant, I feel this is not nothing. I ain't spoke to him yet. He ain't called me. Or I do have a jail missed call, so maybe I missed his call. I don't know. But I feel like he was under the impression that they replaced him with me, right? And that's not the case. That's not the case at all. Like when young Ant get back, he got his spot. You know, he got his spot, bro. I would never try to capitalize off your misfortune, and you bro. And a lot of people really don't understand how deep that get. And you feel me, you big bro. But for the fans, for the viewers, y'all know y'all might be his fans, but I know y'all just my viewers. You feel me? Especially I done seen the comments. But for the viewers, young Ant's two little brothers are my close friends. We went to high school together. NBA 1, that's really my real close friend. That's my bro, right? That's my brother. From middle school, going to juvenile hall, to high school, me getting jumped in alleys, and from prison to the county jail to right back to the streets. NBA 1 is my boy. NBA 2 is my boy. Like I said, when we graduated, like I know young Ant's family for like over 20 years, you know, over 20 years plus. So it's a different type of energy I would give him than, of course, I give a stranger. Me and Spoetyface don't know each other from a can of paint. We ain't never had a conversation outside of the platform. This is my second Tuesday show when the altercation took place. So he was very much so a stranger to me. And yeah, you know, I was just asking for common courtesy. I was just asking, hey, since my presence is here, do you mind if y'all don't disrespect my family in my face? Because it's in my face. I have to, you know, I don't understand what's so bad about me saying, hey, for 4 hours while I'm right here, can you not disrespect somebody who I consider family? I didn't deserve that common courtesy. You feel me? I didn't deserve that common courtesy. I guess. And so and then I reacted and said, we can get down, we can fight, right? And now the whole world is upset with me. But hey, it is what it is. But that's the reason why I didn't get extra out with Young Ant.
What you mean? That was a 32-minute conversation and y'all going back and forth over the situation. And I say back and forth because y'all was on the phone. If y'all was in person, who know how the situation would have or could have went, right? Everybody say extra out, right? Men are gonna be men, though. Take away all the gang shit, all that shit, right? Men are gonna be men. So if a man feel challenged, he gonna accept that challenge and send a shot back. No matter where they are, where they at, what they doing, who they with, it's gonna happen. Hold on, let me talk to y'all for a second. No matter where they at, if it's up, it's up. There ain't nothing else you can do about that, right? Now, albeit, yeah, professionalism. At the same time, you got to understand the things that are being said to certain people. Everybody don't take everything the same way, right? So when you tell somebody, F they mama, or F this or F that, or whatever the case may be, what that person supposed to do? Any man, woman, they supposed to defend what they defend, right? See, I don't fault him for defending what he felt he needed to defend. Any man or woman gonna do that. But the antics to be displayed on no jumper the way they were, that's diabolical and that's crazy. From street people, right? Adam not a street person. He just manipulates the street for his game. It's a difference. But we gonna get back to this because, like I said, we got one more video after this. We're gonna get back to this stuff.
That's because one, he emotional right now. He in jail. And people are feeding him all type of bull stuff, bull crap. And I can only imagine what he's thinking, you know, and I can't argue. One, I can't argue and fight with nobody that's in the prison cell. Two, anything that I said on that phone, I would say to his face. And three, what I don't have to get super extra out with somebody who who we both know each other and we know how each other get, and it's mutual respect, you know. I don't have to do that, especially when I know that we're gonna be cool after the argument, no matter after the altercation, no matter what happened between me and Young Ant, we'll still be cool because, like I said, I've been close with his brother for over 20 years, you know. So that's just a little how well I know Young Ant and why no matter what, I'm still hollering free Young Ant, and I know he innocent. We need to get him back on the streets, right?
All right.
What else?
I'm gonna get this.
Okay,
I'm gonna get
so
this up off of here for now, right? So I'm gonna get this other video pulled up. My whole situation, right? Because in this one he addressed me. The next one, he addressing Damion Porter, Spoetyface. We're gonna see where that goes to. You still got to pick and choose your battles, right? Because you don't want to bump heads with people that you've been around for a while, your loved ones, right? You don't want to bump heads with them ever. Not in those type of ways, anyway. You want to be cool, right? Sometimes it don't be like that, you know. Sometimes you're gonna bump heads, go through some shit. But for the situation at hand right now, no. It can't be. It can't be. But hey, like I said, we got 2 videos to get through. You dig what I'm saying? This the second one you hear. This is number 2. And we're gonna get to it. Like that theory. Dig what I'm saying? Drop me off over there. Lego. Why his eyes all big like that? I just be wondering sometimes.
Man, it's part 2, right? So look. So Damion Porter and Spoetyface, I guess they clicked up. They want to fight me and Unc, right? Now,
in the words of them directly, they need that.
Wherever Unc on, I'm on, right? Period. But Unc don't feel like we should give them no opportunity to get no money, no bag. You feel me? If they saying that it's real beef, it's real beef. You're not supposed to put no money in your enemy pocket, especially not nobody that's trying to kill you, right? And I understand that. I 100% understand that.
Say they was trying to unlock.
That's why I feel like before we can get paid, me and Spoety, we're gonna have to sit down and they're gonna have to make amends, shake hands, apologize to one another, show the culture that 2 grown men, even when it was past the point of no return, can go to return, and then they can get the illusion of being top ops out the way, and then we can go proceed to making this money, right? Because yeah, all that rah shoot 'em up, bang bang shit, that it sound cool, sound all that, but bro, that's not what these people want to see. They don't even really want to see me all that tussling, fighting. That scared them. That's why you'll never see me ask nobody else in that manner for a fade, because I don't want to scare nobody off, bro. I don't, right? But like I said, I'm gonna address every gang member with gang etiquette. You feel me? Even though I'm not a gang member, but that's the only thing I know foolish gang members respect and acknowledge, and that's gang etiquette, you know, gang lingo. That's the only thing they respect. It's like that's the only thing they understand, only thing they can comprehend. But I don't want to let people know like I'm so much more than a gang member. That really like irritated me that they just gang members fight at no jumper when I wasn't trying to fight on behalf of no gang.
Okay, let's ask some real questions right now, right? Real questions. If you wasn't from where you was from, we're gonna leave it right at that, right? We're gonna leave it right at that for now, right? If you wasn't from where you from, would you be where you are now? With the consensus of what's around you, the people that you know, would you be where you are right now? Would the spotlight be on you? If you wasn't from where you from, didn't get locked up, didn't do this, and so the world know you as a member, and you came to no jumper, reformed, whatever the case may be, a member. Y'all act like y'all don't know what that carry with that. That's crazy. Like y'all don't know that stay with y'all. But that's crazy. You've been in the streets, you once was a street person, that's always there in some light.
Dang. I said, hey, my family. And I was like the person that was super disconnected from making anything gang related or, you know, I just don't understand how people who say they want peace, they pushing peace and prosperity and positivity. And they saying how the crime rate need to go down. They be so quick to run to their gun like they kids. The same now, if you can't control your emotions and you ain't strong enough or fearless enough to fight without a gun, what makes you think that any one of these kids is strong enough to take their L or just get in the ring to put their gun down? If the people at the top of the totem pole ain't really like that, it's not really, the peace is not in their heart. You can say, oh, I want peace, oh, I want peace. But as soon as somebody sock you in the mouth or as soon as you challenge to a fight, the first thing you do is run to your gun. Nigga, that's not.
So did y'all fight or no? Did somebody get hit or no? Because I'm seeing videos from both parties saying ain't nobody touch nobody. Now you saying if somebody got hit in the mouth or you got asked to a fight. What you mean? If y'all saying did nobody hit each other, there should be no more speculation of a punch thrown. And y'all still talking about somebody who can grab something. If y'all on gangster time and gangster movement, why is this on the internet? Make it make sense to me. I'm just saying.
That's not pushing peace. That's not pushing peace at all. Because if right now somebody asks me to fight or somebody sock me in my mouth, I'm gonna squabble up. I'm not gonna think twice about it. I'm gonna squabble, bro. And it's not because I don't got a gun. I don't have a gun. It's not because I can't get. I gotta. Y'all know what's going on, bro. That's the easiest thing to do. Pick up a gun and shoot somebody, right? Try to cause somebody some harm over nothing, right? I can guarantee you, when you in that court tank, after court or before court, and you catch a fade in the court tank, you gonna wish that you would have just took that one little fade instead of pulling your gun out and discharging and shooting somebody. You gonna wish that all you did was get your ass whooped, or you gonna wish that all you did was fight. That's just the reality of it. That's the cold reality of it, right? So my whole thing is, people talk about pushing peace. Lead by example. Don't say we can push peace.
So there's a different definition of guerrilla warfare? There's a different definition to what's been shown for decades now. All of a sudden, there are different rules to what you bring to your standoff, right? I don't think so. So, yeah, you got a point. Yeah, they might want to wish, oh, I wish I'd have got whooped out. Ooh, I wish I did. But some people don't think that way. They think the other way, and they do other things. And they put themselves in other predicaments and have to deal with the before consequences later. But you can't scream, I'm not a gang member. You're not an active member, right? And then still run by the same rules of what you used to. You should be doing what your uncle do, right? I'm not a part of that no more, right? I don't act this way and that way, right? He claimed his aggression is from prison. You say your aggression is from this gang shit, right? And you meet energy with the energy that is brought, right? All that man said was ask you what you want to do. It seemed like you have an agenda. Your first thing was to say squabble. Now, if you getting on somebody for pushing peace, but pushing aggression at the time. At the time of the situation, that was an aggressive ass move. So what was the person supposed to do? Not meet you with the same energy? Now, him getting hit, him running to the car, all that is alleged. I ain't seen no proof, heard no, seen no video or anything he did. Only time I tell. We're gonna get back to the story.
Peace, and then say, man, I almost caught a case, man, because that mean your agenda on pushing peace should be everything can be de-escalated through conversation. And that's just not true in these streets. Sometimes some people are gonna have to fight. Some people are gonna have to get in the paint. You're gonna win some, you're gonna lose some. Never is it okay when two grown men agree to handle their dispute and on a one-on-one fight. Should the nigga run to his gun? In my opinion, especially if it's just you and another person, y'all should be able to get it in. And if you fall, the man should have enough honor to let you get up. He shouldn't try to dirt you, because we not enemies to the point that I'm trying to kill you. We fighting because we have a disagreement, or just we can't. It don't matter why we fighting. We can be fighting because it's raining. We can be fighting because I think that you took something out of my wallet. You can fight for any reason. It don't matter. Like, literally in jail, I done fought over 100 people who I had no problem with, or gangs didn't beef, but just because it's a lineup session, I got to catch a back fade. And I'm not, when I say 100 people, I'm saying like, hey, where you from? Oh, you from my Paru. All right, fool, we don't beef with y'all, but since you finna squabble the homie from South or the homie from Santana, I got his back fade. Oh, where you from? Oh, we don't beef with the Bonnie Hunters, but since you finna fight the homie from Grape, I got his back fade. Like, and it goes on and on and on. Like, where you from? Oh, you from Front Street? You from Valley Fronts? Oh, I'm finna catch your back. Like, oh, it really don't matter, bro. You get what I'm saying? People who I don't have issues with. I done fought niggas from 40s just because I landed in the court tank with niggas from East Coast. I fought Baby Foglove from 40s. He caught his homie back fade. You know? Niggas we don't beef with, niggas we absolutely no problem with. But you can squabble anybody at any given time, and it's not disrespectful. So I don't know how asking for a fade is disrespectful. In jail, they have something called common courtesy, right? And when common courtesy is extended, it's always a respectful scenario, a respectful situation. So all I did when I got to know Jumper is ask for the common courtesy for people not to disrespect my family member in my face, period. I didn't say stop hating them. I said, man, y'all ain't got no real smoke, man. Y'all got internet beef because I'm right here. Now, maybe my approach was incorrect. And like I said, I already apologized for it, right? But I'm not finna pretend like me asking for a fade was disrespectful, because it's really not. It's really not, especially when we on the verge of pushing peace.
I don't know who said it was, and no, it really ain't. But the way you handled it and the manner you handled it, that was odd, to say the least. For people that scream what they scream and what they say when they say it, right? Okay, you stand up for whack, you asked him for the fade. Cool. You could have asked him for the fade 1,000,001 different ways. And simply had a mere conversation over the situation on that camera. There's a whole lot of ways it could have been handled.
And prosperity. We supposed to show the youth like, hey, it's nothing to squabble and get your pants and your legs dirty, and then we right back to regular scheduled program. You feel me? And nobody ever had to talk about it. Like, I was not gonna talk about the altercation at all, whether we fought or we didn't. I wasn't gonna talk about it because it's not nobody else's business. And when we went out there and before we came back in, we both agreed that it's keyway business and we wasn't gonna talk about it. But Spoetyface, I guess he didn't like what the blogger said, and he didn't like the narrative other people said. So he went and made it seem like I was letting people run with a narrative that he didn't fight back or we didn't fight. When there's a lot of things I really don't care about. I don't care about perception of how other people feel. No, I'm lying. The only people who I felt some type of way and I had to reach out to was this nigga Spoetyface made a video talking about the Hoovers is out to get me. He make this video while I'm in the Hoovers. You feel me? Nigga homie from Hoover like, hey brother, look, the homie's trying to groove you. I said, what the hell? And then I look at this video. I didn't even, A Trigger Bird. I didn't know that was you, fool. I didn't know. I heard your name before, but I never met you in person. So when I seen that video, all I saw was a nigga with dreads. You feel me? And face tattoos. So I automatically assumed that he was like, that you was from like rolling hundreds or 40s. You feel me? Because, the dreads and stuff. So that's why I thought you was just somebody like that was trying to co-sign. You feel me? Trying to co-sign Spoetyface. That's why I made that comment like, nigga, you scary as fuck. I didn't know that was you, fool. My apologies. You feel me? If you feel some type of way, and I take the backlash on the chin, everything you said, because you feel like I came for you, but I still feel like we need to holler though, like grown men, you feel me? I tapped in, I called in the big bro, and I talked to a couple of bays, and you feel me, and Trays, and One Ways, and Dulos, and you feel me? They all spoke highly of you. I'm quite sure somebody done reached out to you. It's all love, baby. It's all love, brother. Just come holler at me, fool. We can pot it out. We can talk about it on the platform, or we can do whatever. You feel me? You got my number, Yeah, I just wasn't really feeling that. Like, Damion Porter and Spoetyface, like, dang, making it seem like the Hoovers is going against me over or for whatever scenario, bro. That was just, ain't nobody trying to hurt me, fool. Ain't nobody, I'm out here living, you feel me?
My interpretation of what I see through this internet space, Trigger Bird speak on what need to be spoke on. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with it. I ain't got nothing to do with that situation. But I would say the etiquette of what you have on the internet, you might want to take a crash course in. I'm just saying. Not saying that you should bow down or be scared. None of that. But the way it could be perceived on the internet could potentially fuck up a bag. That's all I'm saying. There you go.
Lovely, fool. I'm trying to stack it and rewrap it and get to this bag. That's what I am trying to do. You feel me? And it's a work in progress, but we moving in the right direction. But the Hoovers is not trying to hurt me, trying to do, those is the homies. You feel me? So that I was just like, Damion Porter, why do you keep doing this? Like, spreading these rumors, like, damn, why you can't just DM me, fool? Like, you keep making these weird ass videos and keep promoting like me and you not beefing. Like, damn, like, why you keep making clickbait content about me? Like, damn, bro, you doing all this and now all this fake this fake hate, we not gonna be able to get. You think I'm gonna get in the ring with you and you can't even have an educated conversation and sit down at a peaceful resolution? Come on, fool. But I'm in the ring. I'm in the paint though. So I said what I had to say. You feel me? Free Young Folo. Yeah. Free Young Folo. Free YFL. You feel me? Free Deucey Groove. Free Deuce Get Down. You feel me? Free D-Dog. Nigga. You feel me? Free LTD.
With that being said, what y'all think, man? Hit them comments. Let me know something. Hey, man. Hey. It's treacherous in these YouTube streets, man. It's treacherous out there, man, because they bringing the streets to the YouTube, and YouTube streets is adapting. This is crazy work. But hey, like, share, sub up, tell a friend, tell 10 more, do it again. Bang that notification bell so you don't miss no more shorts, videos, demonstrations, or Jefe responding to somebody again. In the means and in betweens, I rock with you.
Contextualize facts, put the story in order, then we give it right back. Politics in the streets, streets in the system. Same cycle repeating, nobody really listens. We talk consequences, not rumors and clout. What happened, why it happened, who it really about. No image, no industry, hand on the scale, just voices from the pavement. Try not to fail, every episode pressure, every word got weight. We don't chase controversy, we document fate. Let the city feel intense, we unpack it clean. No sensation, no spins, just the truth in between.